Hello, everybody, and welcome on in once again. We have another lovely Season 5 tournament match. It's the lower bracket, going to be YUSoEpic versus Weasel. And we're going to check out the stats here with VXR and Milkweed, and they'll get you going here.
Hey, thanks, Soulblade. And thank you, chat, for joining us tonight. How's everyone doing? I saw we were memeing a bit. Rush Ice, 50 skulls. I don't know if I got a 50 skull seed in me. How about you, VXR?
The bot's got a lot of those lately.
Yeah, the rando bot's been pretty spicy this week as far as AD and skull seeds are concerned. I am loving the new stats feature, by the way. Got it pulled up here.
Yeah.
So, 7 races they've played together, it looks like. No 1v1s, though.
Pretty even in the ones they did compete in.
Yeah, let's see. It looks like Weasel's personal best ever is a little faster than Yuso's, but YUSoEpic has a couple of first place seeds in races they've done together, or the last 10, it looks like. I think this should be a good matchup. Let's see.
Yeah.
They went up against Alfalfa Field and Riley in first round. Those are tough opponents to beat.
Even though they're 32 seed placements apart, I still think it's going to be very tough.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, Kirby. Hoping the seed just throws a curveball here. Nothing can ever be crueler than chat. I know we always say that Randobot is always going to come up with worse hot garbage than any human ever could, just because it doesn't have feelings. But AD for Song of Time for Toilet. I mean, that's a pretty classic one.
Yep.
And it looks like we've had some gift subs given, some resubscribers. So thank you all for your support. And it also looks like we're pretty close to a hype train. So if someone wants to kick that off, I'm not gonna complain. We'll be getting going in a couple minutes here. Our countdown clock is we started just a little fast. So yeah, what are you hoping for in this matchup, VXR, other than obviously a good race?
I don't know, really. Chad always wants 80 in high school seeds and stone dungeons required.
I mean, I feel like in these settings, stone dungeons are pretty hard to avoid entirely anyway. Um, I'm sure people are pretty familiar with the settings by now. They've been around for, almost 3 months, but just a reminder that Bridge is 6 medallions, so Ganon's isn't available as early as it was last season. Deku is closed, which is not a change, but it is just a reminder that we've got, one less accessible dungeon right from the beginning. And yeah, we are starting with a medallion today, water medallion, so, a little closer to a song. And we started with Sarias. So no piecing together trashy logical forest access.
Alright, so that should be fixed. Streams are frozen on the side.
Yeah, I would assume we will get a prediction going for the winner of this shortly, but sounded like something might have been broken on the restream end for a second there. Yeah, let's chant while we can, because those are going away next week.
Yeah.
I've heard conflicting feelings. All right, we are getting going here, everyone. 3, 2, 1.
Nice.
Oh. What?
Yeah,
I
no,
mean,
at least we have the owl.
at least it's child.
Yeah, it's so much worse if we are adults.
Oh, gross.
40's dead.
40 dead. Alfalfa spilling the strats here. Child Zarya's start, rush the bunny hood.
Yeah. Yeah. Figured what was that? I didn't see what was on the water smell. It could have been, but there's a lot of green rupees in there.
So Weasel set Scarecrow, doesn't have cash unfortunately to do fishing. There are a couple places you can farm, but farming up to 20 is pretty slow. You might actually do the valley route, knowing that it's, you know, where you're starting anyway. And it looks like we will see at least open grotto from Weasel.
Falling apart would be funny. 30 is 20 bomb trees. That could come into play if we're lacking explosives.
Yeah. 20 pack is hard to pass up when you know you're going to 20 anyway, unless that is also hinted.
That really Zelda tunic from Talent's Chickens.
Rush Central Pillar. Just a recovery heart and field here.
We get the ZL from now. Nice to have really hot.
Yep. I've seen ZL very late in seeds this week, and it just kind of emphasizes how rarely you can get through a seed without that song.
Oh yeah, Journey is already available.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a hammer.
Oh. Okay, game. Never finding bombs now. Yeah, rush Crater Fairy. Yeah, path to Volvagia. I'm game.
Alright, protection's up.
Yay! Gamble responsibly, but if you want to gamble on who you think the winner of this match is going to be, ooh, free shield.
Shield. Team never buy a shield wins.
Yep, team never buy a shield, definitely winning today. You don't even have to pay for that one. A truly free, never bought shield. Alright, is Mido gonna have the classic 4 small chests?
Oh, we got 2.
Oh.
Nice strength. Nice.
Okay. Mido didn't get too crazy today. And a recovery heart. Classic. but strength is good.
Yeah.
That strength plus that hammer, I mean, with how fire has been playing out this season, I wouldn't be too surprised to see these runners follow that.
Yeah.
Maybe more a little aggressively. Shadow Temple, Path to Baronade. Sorry.
And get your Resident Sleepers and cheats.
Ocarina minigame. Let's go. I kind of wish we could use this as an indicator of whether or not it's AD. Like, as a required item on Ocarina minigame, it's AD.
Interesting.
But is it logical or hard required AD?
Stone of Agony. Good start to mean%.
Yes, Jabu is one of our medallion dungeons. Our path hints will only give medallion bosses. We should get a path for each of them because we started with a medallion, but sometimes the game thinks that a single bomb bag, for example, is more important than all the other items.
Yeah.
Or hover boots. I feel like hover boots are the other one. And hook shot. Alright, Weasel is going to show us what song is on the Sarius check.
And I'm just gonna get the mirror shell now. And it's Requiem.
Hey, it's another song at least. We like that.
Yeah, it's a warp song. 50 skulls the
Oh
scale.
no. Usually you don't need to really think about that, but that's, concerning. Irons on lab dive, let's go! Alright. Hack is a path. Water's wet.
And Frogstooth's dead.
Nice. Alright, so Cactu, Phantom Ganon, I think you're usually hoping that that's gonna be your hook shot and not a bow, because there are 3 bows. Even if it does give you information, you'd much rather have that hook shot.
Do we know what the item on the Bruto's letter spot was? Whoops.
No. I did not catch that. Oh. Weasel kind of muscle memorying running past Skull Kid here.
And
I am all for that Kirby fan. Hookshot on chickens would make me so happy.
oh, Castle Flush, thanks, game.
Thanks, game. Lost Woods looking pretty foolish here, too. Nothing so far, but no bombs yet. We'll have to come back with a hammer.
And there's the other... Oh, wait, that's what...
Same one.
There. Yeah.
Yeah, can we get the trifecta today?
Fire is on the path to Bongo Bongo, so we know Shadow.
Shocking. I am shocked. Alright, what song is out here at Colossus?
Baronade.
Thanks, game. Are we all networking? Yeah. We don't know that it's deep fire yet. We won't know
Songs
that
are
until... What, sorry?
Songs are hard.
Songs are hard. I hate this minigame. And this is so much shorter than the vanilla version. We're gonna see back of Lake hints!
Another Shadow Bear.
Yeah, it's 8 notes in vanilla, but in like 3 stages.
5, 6, and 8, yeah. And with 30 hints, so just repeat info.
Yeah. Alright, Drew coming in with some spicy, or not spicy, probably more like mayonnaise puns, to be honest. I think that means it's too good, Drew.
Yeah.
Because as we know, all memes in OoTR are bad. Oh, if it's a good meme, it has no point here. Scale on 50 hint was found in Sacred Forest Meadow here.
Still trying to check mods to what was on the weather spot.
Oh, okay. I agree, Kuiper. Mayonnaise puns better be a Twitch username. Someone, investigate that.
I think it's a Bluepy.
Yeah, we're not gonna collect 50 skulls for that. I'm pretty sure we can find another Bluepy. On the chickens, they will probably have to do, because cack is path. The most foolish things ever said on comms. So everything spirals out of fire here. Fire path to Bongo, shadow path to Baronade.
Fire's more likely to get stoned since we know that Jabu forested shadow medallions.
Mm-hmm.
That looked like maybe a key on the right end.
Vertel, I'm so bad at looking at these peaks. Someone described it as identifying small chests is hard because big chests are like comically large. You can't misidentify them.
Right.
Which should make it easier to identify a small chest, but you're so like in the moment. Like, what if I misidentify it? Which we've seen happen. I mean, we have seen runners lose races because they've misidentified the size of a chest.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it does have BCIs.
Yep. Fire ice sounds like an ice cube that you put, like, Tabasco or Sriracha on. We can do that, Brandon, because we have ice arrows. We just need a bow.
Yeah.
Which we're hoping is in Path in Kakariko. I don't want that info. I just want a hook shot.
And maybe he wanted an island shield for Child Link.
I would never sponge. I don't know who that's directed to, but I would never suggest not rushing ice. Except perhaps in this case. This is very specific. What was that? Morpha?
Morpha.
Yeah, Hylian Shield has uses as child until you're in any fight ever.
And now we know water's a medallion, so Stonefire is really intense. Fire being a stone, chances are going up.
Yay!
Okay, DMT Foolish, SFM Path to Twinrova.
Thanks, game.
Here, chest is 5 non-juice, and it's all dungeons! Unless we get that adult spawn, but I don't think so.
Bless. It's AD. Alright. I'm gonna need to go make some coffee.
Yeah, gonna be here for a bit.
We're gonna be here for a bit. Oh, Ooter people. You're here again. For all dungeons, for Nocturne. There was too much hope. The early lullaby just lulled us. It lullabied us into a false sense of security. Yeah, SFM to Twinrova, so Child Spirit probably required. There's a chance that another song or even an item are in there as well, but Requiem's a pretty... It makes a solid case as path.
Yeah.
Serious business, no. Blue scale cannot be enough to clear water. You need either gold scale or iron boots to enter. From there, it's all just a suggestion, really, but... Ooh, big chest.
Inside Ganon's Castle plus Chi, thanks.
Thanks, game. Delete that foolish hint. I know. Yeah, logically you need irons for everything in water, it's just that entry.
Yeah, that's not really that helpful of a hint when you know it's dungeons.
Yep. Thanks, game. No, inside Ganon's castle is foolish. Which, I mean, in these settings, it's rarely not foolish. So we're just gonna assume, hope, that the Randobot was being kind and benevolent, and that is one of the actual only foolish locations in the game. Because sometimes there aren't 3.
Yeah. Yeah, that one time we had the foolish trifecta, the only other barren location was River Valley, so we're in a good place to choose from.
Yep. I would guess River has... Well, I suppose Cat could have our bow. I don't like that, but... River for wallet. This is Path to Morpha. We did get a Zora tunic already. Irons being here, I would say, is most likely. Oh, you don't know.
Yeah, might go back. Looks like he's going back for it.
Yeah. They can both have hooks if the hooks somehow lock each other. So, for example, if the hook is on this top ledge, I believe that hook would have to lock. The other hook would have to lock bombs.
Maybe Red's dead, but we already knew that thanks to DMT Foolish.
Yep. Yeah, hook on frogs one.
I think egregious Nocturne on AD. Well, 99.2% chance of all done. Oh, that might be our way of the hero.
I think that's a letter. Or just a bottle. It's hard to tell. Nice. Nice jump there. Yep,
Yeah,
that's
real
our letter. Oh, where are we going with that letter? I know where we should go with that letter. Rush Ice! They're gonna have to turn it in first and have either explosives or a scale to do so, but they should find one of those things.
Yeah.
Rush Ice! Alright. Weasel also picking up double defense there. Whew.
Yeah, Shadow is going to... Yeah, that job was going to be done after AD.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right. Our boomerang pretty much has to be in Shadow. Because of how
Behind
needy a
everything in the
Shadow
game.
is, yeah. Shadow is the neediest dungeon, followed shortly behind by Spirit, I'd say. And then Forest. We need so many things for Forest.
Oh, here's a big chest.
There we go. Rush, fire! Yeah, the confusing potential path.
And we're not going to have Song for Forest access, so Song of Storms could be it now.
Okay. Where are you leading us to, game? Yeah, I think someone said Vanilla Storms for there's our scale! Rush Ice! Rush Ice!
Oh no.
Rush Ice! Do it. Do it. Alfalfa trying to be the voice of reason. You don't always need to rush ice just because you find a bottle, and then...
Oh, that's a bow.
Was that a bow?
Scale to get that bow, perhaps, if 50 skulls is scale locked.
Yeah, for beans. Nice, damn. Oh, I jinxed it. I'm so sorry, YUSo. This has been a great Dampé race, and then just I'm gonna drop fire on you immediately.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dampé. Yeah, that's my fault. My bad. And... yeah, I am a pretty bad comms cursor, I guess, so... Take it away, VXR. I'll just make random noises of agreement or disagreement.
Now the bow is scale locked as well.
Yeah, that bow is fully accessible with that scale. Yep.
Yeah, it's just not a hookshot, then we'll have our forest drop pack fully available.
You know, with storms, we might find out maybe that letter isn't actually a path, but seems likely.
Yeah, nice prelude. Yeah, for that skill to be way up the hero path, it has to lock all the bomb bags in. Booze.
Alright. So, to recap our Kakariko path. Storms. Gale. Those are the options. Oh, that's right, there was a wallet too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it would have to mean all bombs and all bows are locked behind that.
That hint said the Valley Hints are dead. Move big chest. Light arrows. No light arrow hunt today.
You know, I think that's the kindest thing an All Dungeons Seed can do to the runners, is just make sure the lights are along the way.
Yeah. And at least tell you it's Nocturne.
Yeah.
And not like Sun Song, where it's in the Sun Song grave and there's nothing pointing in that direction.
Oh, All Dungeons for Sun Song. Terrible. I mean, it's actually amazing. Very happy about that when it happens, and not to me, but...
Alright, continuing on through DC. I don't think they're gonna push 50 skulls too hard. Unless it's like lab dive's the last thing they have left to do. Oh, that's a nice strat to kill that skull.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I've ever seen that. Yeah, Requiem on AD is bad. Song of Time, bad. As bad as Sun Song feels, I think Epona feels worse. The fewer checks it unlocks, like, the worse it gets. See, I think you always want, like, Serenade on AD. Sure, it's useful, but you know you don't need that. It makes Oops AD, where you have to go into all of those dungeons for items anyway, feel particularly bad, but...
a small chest here. That is pretty smart. I don't think YUSo's seen the hints. I know he should have. Give that temple of time.
Yeah. You know, things like choose can be found in foolish locations, and at this point in the game, checking a few small chests for some extra health, for a free shield you don't need, for choose, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not the worst use of, a few seconds.
Especially since there's where 2 bomb 2-packs are hinted.
Mm-hmm.
One on which is on 30 skulls.
Mm. Oh yeah, YUSo definitely wants info here too. Skullmask dead. Think we knew that already.
That was the first hint we got.
Yeah. VXR is actually the hint reading master of Zelda speedruns and any other Ocarina of Time randomizer community. Yeah, I do think, ooh, a spicy big Poe enters.
Hammer was in Lon Lon Ranch.
Yep, back in the silo.
That is our second bottle.
Mm-hmm. Rush Ice.
Oh, big chest. 1500's dead. Another bottle. Oh, that's also big. Go on, Tunic.
Ooh.
Also, while it's not Path and Cack for something on fire...
Nope.
Or actually, I don't think it can be Path now.
No. I don't think so. Yeah, we would rush fire, but we don't have a way into fire, unfortunately. I think rush ice is the legit play, especially that you have a bottle that you don't need to empty before. Unfortunately, there is only one of those. You need to go to the big Poe shop to get rid of that. But with that third bottle, I don't think rush ice is a bad play.
Yeah? That's great songs there, and it could have a bonus song, maybe one of the most useful ones.
Where was the Goron tunic? Was it Link the Goron?
It was the leftmost maze chest.
Okay. So Weasel didn't fully clear out the maze, I guess?
Yeah, you must not have looked at it. Does it?
Or,
yeah.
Or immediately...
Is that? Songs are hard.
I have no idea what's up there. Greg?
I thought it looked like a stick.
Frozen Phoenix. Seconds a stick. YUSo opting not to equip the Goron tunic. Perhaps doesn't favor the color of that. Songs continue to be hard.
Yeah, I think Zeal's one of the hardest songs to play.
Mm-hmm. Another stick. Sticks are great. Whee! River path to Marfa still. Oh! Stick upgrade in the wall. Weasel. Almost yeeted into the lava. Alright, grabbing 20 bucks.
It's like Weasel's trying to just grind up some more money.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, big chest.
Ooh. Where
So
are
big
we?
ore on here. Iron boots.
Iron boots.
Alright, that pretty much kills off 50 skulls.
Yep. That's in Lost Woods. So, I'm thinking more and more that ice is the play here for first hookshot then. Because
Yeah?
your letter and your scale, kinda, both of those take you into a hookshot. Yeah, and you can check down at the bottom of the...
Oh, I think Weasel may have just crashed. Yep, he crashed. Okay, so let me just explain what's about to happen, what's going on. He's called Fair Play Agreement, which gives him 15 minutes to get back what he lost. I think he lost everything, unfortunately. Both the race monitor and the race runs have been trying to contact YUSoEpic, but they haven't been able to, which is why he's still going. Yeah, it was an emulator crash. He's on RetroArch.
No, yep.
Yeah, again, our race monitor baseball as well as the race mods have been all trying to contact YUSoEpic, but he is not responding. So if he doesn't, has to put us out to remember that there's going to be some disparity in the runners.
Yeah. So, in cases like this, if there are issues contacting one of the runners, usually a retime will happen if it seems like it could be close. So we will see what Weasel opts to do. I believe they only have to go through the progression, use the 15 minutes as they please, basically, to re-catch up the progression that they've done. So, for example, Weasel had started off by setting Scarecrow Song, is opting not to do that in this child segment, like in that one. Did not go do Hyrule Field. Save often is a good idea. It's not always a guarantee that that will carry over anyway, though, unfortunately. And Big Pose was dead.
On BizHawk, which is not what Weasel's using, if you crash, you can't just reload the ROM because you'll completely lose your information. Yeah, Weasel has 15 minutes to catch up, but since YUSo isn't responding, if we'll have to factor in the difference of, we'll have to just subtract or add 15 minutes to YUSo's time.
Yep. Alright, and our tracker is getting updated here. Thank you. Yeah. For Weasel's sake, the best thing that he can do is just use this 15 minutes as best as he can to get those items back. Oh, YUSo purchasing Choose.
That's like not a bad idea.
That's
When
a
your
pretty
bomb
good
bag is still
idea.
A.
Yep. Especially if you're thinking that, child spirit is required. Twos aren't in logic, but without a slingshot or a boomerang, you can still get that done. But the best thing Weasel can do is just not get tilted. Use this 15 minutes as best as possible. Hope that, basically that he can recreate at least some of that progress. Serious business, no. The wallet cannot put bomb checks in logic through Choose. Choose are not considered for logic. The hammer, anything that can be opened through that, puts those bomb checks in logic. But anything that you see runners use Choose for, whether it be to hit switches, except for the one in Ganon's that you are intended to use Choose on, right? Is that?
Weasel doesn't have strength 2. I think the tracker was trying to just reset it.
Oh, yeah. Gout, it was really too early to say who was really in the lead. Both runners had about the same progression. As you can see, this was a very front-loaded first 35-40 minutes. The only thing YUSo has picked up since Weasel crashed was those Choose. Hey, Lefty, welcome in. Do you think YUSo's going to... Yep. Collect 10 skulls here. No, we had a runner crash, unfortunately. Weasel lost all of the progression that he had. Yeah, and I mean, losing that amount of time does really hurt, especially with the amount of items that we know were available. That is the incorrect... Oh. YUSo, having some trouble with coin management here. Gonna pick up $10 to actually pay Dompe for the digging game.
And just gets a 50% refund.
Yep. So 15 minutes will put us about at the, 52-minute mark, I believe. far, Weasel. Yeah, Dampe out there just scamming little kids. So I like this play by Weasel. Knowing that he only has 15 minutes, he is foregoing, going and getting Requiem and Serenade, for example, from SFM. Is instead getting Prelude because age changing is probably going to be a little more prevalent in catching up the progress that was lost.
Yeah.
But then without those warp songs... Well, Requiem was on Saria's, I think, right? And he'll want to go back through for those irons and that mirror shield and that strength, certainly. But like Rudo's letter, for example, I would be surprised if Weasel went to pick that up instead of, say, the bottles in Goron City.
Weasel does not have strength 2. The tracker, I think, just needs to look a few more times to get rid of it.
You're so right, Sir Nyquil. Oh, big chest.
A slingshot, okay.
Sure. So just a reminder, that is not in logic.
Another big chest.
Oh no.
Oh, so there's strength 2.
Alright, game. This is being particularly kind for an ED seed. Piece of heart.
Still looking for 2 hook shots, dins, hovers, magic, boomerang. There's still a good amount of stuff to find.
Yeah, but we also have kind of a lot of paths directing us. We know something for Shadow is going to be in Fire Temple.
Another big chest. Hey, magic.
Magic. So that's not what is going to be in Fire.
I think this is another big chest down here.
Dang. The well is loaded.
Goron sword, nice.
Hey, big Goron sword is great early on. I hope it's like trash on Dead Hand just to really even out how great the rest of Well has been. Also, I don't like Dead Hand, so...
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see what Weasel does end up doing. I kind of think we are going to be seeing Ice here because he did make a point to pick up the bottle that he can empty. Should be picking up the iron boots shortly.
Just some small chests in that hand for him.
Going back into Goron City.
The big chest had ice arrows, which is not.
As important as those are in our hearts, you're certainly not wasting time grabbing those. If you know they're there.
He's catching back up from the crash.
Yeah, these runners started at the same time. Weasel, the runner on the right, crashed just under 15 minutes ago. And is trying to catch up that progression. So he's skipping checks that he knows aren't worth his time.
Yeah, so at this point, he's now caught up.
Yep.
So it was about 14 minutes. So we'll have to keep that in mind, a 14-minute difference between the two.
Yep. Yeah, it does look very one-sided because one of the runners lost quite a bit of time. Yep, Richard fetching the stick, as good dogs do.
Gets close, they'll just retime it.
Yeah, for our kind of unofficial purposes, we'll just keep an eye. If it's within 14-15 minutes, we know that it's quite close. Weasel did lose more than 15 minutes of progress, so we'll just have to see how this shakes out. It hurts, but you know what? That's not necessarily the end, because if we have a casino for literally any item, it's just about which play you decide to make. Yeah, exactly. We need a lot of items. Alright, and Yuso looks to be headed into Domain. Mike stole all the items. Mike definitely did not steal the items today. Mike is foolish today, so... Wayfaring Fox, there is no specific check that we call Mike. People are trying to make Mike Hassle into a thing. I am humoring them for a few minutes here, but it's not real. It's just memeing. Does the fact that they have irons mean the Morpha path must point to Hookshot? Mostly, I think, is the right answer to give you. The irons are in no way locked behind that scale because that hammer is available. And we started with Saria's, so accessing that from any direction is totally in logic.
Yeah, and then the scale's path, because you're not going to be able to get 50 skulls without that scale.
Mm-hmm. Small
There's
chest
Song
on
of
the
Time.
torture. Oh, yeah. I was wondering where Yuso picked that up. Assumed it was here. Trying to gatekeep the memes. Please.
My guess. Nice.
Yeah, Ruda's letter was in River.
We will see Frogs 1.
Yes. Yep. You almost wonder, like, do they want something to be on Frogs 1? It's already hard to make routing decisions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, letter seems to be a pretty strong path item, but we will see. Frogs 1 might make a more compelling case here. Oh, Bolero and I... Oh, serious business, you just hurt my brain. I hate it.
Oh, hey! That
I
could also be path.
I hate that so much. That's such trash. That is a sword right there.
And gotta farm some more money off these frogs.
Yep. So, spirit items are pretty readily available here as well. But yeah, we'll see what Deku gives us. Where was Storm's windmill?
In the windmill.
So we once again kind of have an option. We have two intersecting options here. Gale and Letter, Kokiri Sword and Storms. Yeah, why not both? Why not all the things? Yuso just trying to body the skull. Has not equipped the sword. Oh. Gonna death warp here. I suppose this makes sense. Yuso can just dive into Lost Woods, right? Finish off target in the woods.
Yeah.
Oh, Yuso didn't turn in the letter. You come to Domain to do one thing, you end up doing two things that are not that one thing. Classic. Remembering to actually do things while running this game, I have no idea how anyone does it.
Yeah, it's not easy. Happy 1 hour.
Oh gosh, it's already been an hour. This has been a pretty intense hour. Yeah, happy 1 hour, everyone. You are watching our amazing runners, YUSoEpic and Weasel, run. This is a lower bracket match. The loser will unfortunately go home. Drew, please. You're interrupting.
Just turn your brain on.
our trackers today, Catropolis and Starlight. Thank you for following along, making sure we know what the runners have found. Especially when Weasel lost that progress, unfortunately. Our restreamer today, Soulblade, making things work in the background. And my co-com, VXR. Thank you for being here, so I don't forget all of the hints.
Yeah.
Alright, we are seeing Dance Dad, which... Oh, no!
Interesting.
Lens minigame calling? Sure. Yep, that is the Lens of Truth, folks.
That's always fun to find.
Yep, which I would say definitely confirms that child spirit is required.
Thanks for doing strength pot here. This is out of logic without a bomb bag, though.
That's impressive. Just cash. Don't need it anyway. Yeah, where is our bomb bag?
Kind of running out of some locations.
Our first bomb bag could
GTG
be...
is a good place since we... Oh wait, no, we don't have Epona.
We don't have a way there, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you can reverse, but how out of logic do you really want to go when the seed is screaming at you? Go to ice. More and more likely it's for your Bolero to get into fire.
There's double magic.
I'm kind of thinking our bomb bag is either in Deku or in ice. I think that's where we're...
No, yeah, we can go to Deku now.
Yep. We do have another storms check here. Pretty still dead.
We're really just missing some time since at this point.
Yeah, so it's us. What is that? Both magics just hanging out.
And a second could still be magic locked if bomb bag is magic locked.
That's true, yeah.
Okay, alright, here, YSO is... Oh wait. Yeah, I think he's just noticed the
Oh no, okay.
what's happened. So now he's gonna pause for about 15 minutes.
Sure.
So they should be about even.
Yep. Alright, so we'll see what Weasel ends up doing here. Oh, Weasel might end up showing us Deku Tree around the same time we would be seeing it from Yuso here. Yes, this is all dungeons to anyone tuning in. Nocturne is on Ocarina of Time. We have pretty much everything that we would need for Stone Fire. Yes, Weasel maxed out the 15 minutes, so now that Yuso is pausing, I believe it should be pretty...
Yeah, about the 119 or so.
Yep. But yeah, the seed has been pretty interesting. I mean, you can see how many items Yuso has picked up in that first hour. Weasel has had to forego a couple of those items after crashing, but is making pretty good progress catching up. And yes. Looks like Weasel made Dompe time. Riley, Weasel was back in Death Mountain Crater, I believe was where the crash was, so he made it back to the same place, but did have to give up a couple of items. Yeah. Had 0 saved progress.
Alright, so now Weasel's gonna go into the treasure trove that is bottom of the well.
Yeah, probably will be both excited to find all of these items and a little disheartened. Coming back from something like this, I think the worst thing that you can see is, oh, there are like 5 items here. And he does not have choose or any kind of explosive available to him to get a couple of those items. One of which is Big Goron Sword, not a problem. I don't actually remember what the other one was. The back bombable chest. You can peek them, Drew, but 2 of the bomb lock checks are big.
One was a slingshot, and the other was a Goron sword, so
The slingshot.
not the worst thing to happen. Grindelwald Woods didn't have anything.
Yeah. You're gonna have to miss out on that, but it doesn't, you know, nag at the back of your mind. Yes. The slingshot is one of the bomb-locked items. So magic and strength 2 are only ZL locked, I believe.
There's Weasel's strength 2.
Think we ever found a third foolish yet, right? We have all of our paths, though.
Hyrule Castle, DMT, and inside Ganon's Castle.
Oh, also outside Ganon's castle?
No, inside.
Inside. Oh,
DMT is also foolish in Hyrule Castle.
oh that's right. Hyrule Castle. Yep. Yep. Thank you. Wouldn't be too surprised then to see Yuso skip these hints in Deku when they resume time.
Yeah, we do have a lot of our information.
Our hints are a little spicy here with the inside Ganons. So for example, there, Weasel opened that small chest probably hoping to find shoes.
Yeah.
Really does not want to have to leave a couple of these checks, especially since they are identifiable as big chests. Yes, so Yuso didn't immediately see the fair play agreement notice, and so is now pausing for the amount of time that Weasel took to regain progression.
Well, Weasel's been ahead now. The night mark doesn't have Sunsong to get out, though.
Yeah, this is kind of... I mean, I suppose you can just, save quit from here. It's possible that he wants to go back to the lake to reset Scarecrow. Can get a couple of, extra skulls while there. And then might go into Deku.
You're gonna plant a bean. He plants a bean in the graveyard.
Maybe? Chat?
He knows it's a bow.
Yeah.
So he should know it's a bow. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know he had originally, but... Alright, so... Weasel looks to be... Okay. Going towards ranch? Going to...
About 5 more minutes before YUSo starts again.
I'm curious where Weasel is going. I was kind of expecting...
Gonna go do Deku, I think.
Oh, okay. He turned. I was like, I'm not sure the direction you're going, but... Yeah, this will also get Weasel his mirror shield back. Yuso getting a little impatient, it looks like. Reminding us all what needs to be done.
Nice music.
definitely hurting on a couple of things. I believe Weasel had also dipped into Dodongos with that hammer, so we'll have to redo that a little later. The lights are just in there. Obviously a little behind on skulls, a little behind on songs.
Alright, now we're going to go into Deku Trading Fields in here if Kokiri Sword is our path.
Yeah. Weasel is a skull collector hater. Well, it's not the first chest if it is. I think Yuso should be finishing up this pause in what?
2 more minutes.
2 minutes? Yeah. Another small chest.
I love the sound of the Goron falling for Navi.
Really don't know if there was a big chest at the end of the bridge. More small chests.
And that's Weasel's first token.
Kokiri Sword path for Boomerang in Shadow, for Long Shot in Jabu.
That's a big chest. Or no, that's not.
No,
It looks big.
it's small. Lying to the people, VXR.
Alright, YUSo should be starting again soon, right about now or so. Alright, Lab Dive's dead, so 50 souls is completely dead now.
I mean, oh no. It's fine. All of the animals in chat have gotten AD. You're fine. I'm kidding, I love you, chat. Meanwhile, chat has resorted to talking about the sizes of Canadian cities. Like, VXR, we're very boring, apparently.
Yeah.
Or all
No,
of
the
the
runners.
Canadians. What?
Well, now that the runners are going again, we should be
Yeah.
having more things to talk about.
Yuso also almost missing that platform. It wouldn't have been the end of the world because they did pick up that slingshot in the bottom of the well, but... Deku trash.
Alpine and Deku.
I mean, at least it's required.
I mean, Valkyrie's sword could still be path just to complete AD and maybe long shots in shadow.
Exactly. Which I don't like, but it's possible. I like it being in Jabu better just because then it really hurts. No, there's no rushing ice after the 1 hour mark. These runners could have been in ice like 40 minutes ago. Well,
you have to subtract, basically subtract 15 minutes off the time.
That's really true. 25 minutes ago. Yeah, it's now taking a leisurely walk to ice. First hook is very unlikely to be behind AD, but maybe. We don't have hovers, we don't have a hookshot, and we don't have Bolero. Somehow we need access to Fire Temple. And someone suggested that that's the song in Ice, which disgusts me. But I also love it. Also going for Strength Pot. Go ahead, Vic, sorry.
Just a second, I'm busy doing something now.
The Trouble Weasel crashed around the 40-minute mark. It was a little before, and so Weasel has had to redo that progression. He did have 15 minutes of fair play agreement time and is now making up what he can as he goes. So, for example, he had already picked up Requiem here and is picking it up again.
Mirrors are in DC in the map just.
Oh, sure, Korvac. Korvac? Goal refers to the hints that we have where we can find items required to complete certain dungeons. The goals specifically point to dungeon bosses, though. So you'll see was goal used recently. Yeah. So in this case, we have paths, Shadow Temple, path to Baronade. That means somewhere in Shadow Temple there is an item that is logically required to complete Jabu Jabu, beat the boss Baronade. We already know where our Rudo's letter is, so we're expecting that to be our boomerang. But shenanigans happen sometimes. For example, when Goma is the boss that's hinted, sometimes what you're getting is actually Slingshot hinted rather than your Kokiri sword. One of which is a hard requirement, and the other one is a suggestion the game has made. Hopefully that explains it for you. I can try better, if not. And yeah, we are seeing chickens from YUSo here. And I would assume YUSo is not metagaming. Oh, I'm gonna do chickens because I might have a little extra time on my opponent. I think this is a genuine... Kakariko is one of our path locations, and we don't have a hook shot yet. And we want a hook shot. Yes, foolish locations have no new progression in them. So you can, for example, find a bow-locked bow, a hard bow-locked bow, in a foolish location. You can also find a hard bomb-locked bomb bag. Yuso's a chicken guy. Like it. I'm always here for chickens. Especially when they have things. Usually they just have a bloopy, and everyone feels bad about it. Talking to Anju. Who does that? Oh, there we go.
Oh! That's not path.
That is not path.
It also means the bow's not path, and it's...
No, that's
Yeah,
not our...
The other bows on the graveyard crate and scale is available.
Yep. The scale was in Impa's cow, right above Anju there. Anju hoarding all the bow access. Yeah, so the scale gets you river access, which also gets you bean access. Doing chickens gets you a bow. Which means bow isn't path.
I don't spawn as Nkak at the shooting gallery.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
Yeah, scale has to lead to... Or, yeah, either that scale leads to hook shot, or hook shots on 20 skulls.
Yeah, 20 skulls is still an option. Yeah. I don't know. We got shenanigans, chat. I want to know how we're getting...
Another big bow.
Useless. Thanks, game. Ooh, get your guesses in chat. We are seeing treasure chest minigame. Wow. All left believers getting screwed on the very first chest. I don't think we had any winners. We had someone who had it in reverse. LLLR. Sorry, Empress of Tomorrow.
I just attack your shield up there. Here's where he can't get the item off the lab drive. Or the skull.
All the Canadians in chat, Vidya popping in saying, I can't root for Yuso because he's a Sens fan. Come on. Oh, magic. Alright, will anything pay out in Adult Lake here?
Kind of running out of places to do. Sens are the Ottawa Senators.
There is ice. There has been ice. For so long, chat. So long. These runners have not rushed ice. Oh no. Please just rush ice. The memes. The memes. I definitely didn't see what was on adult fishing. Weasel keeps
It wasn't useful.
buffering for
I don't
me.
think.
I'm probably like 2 minutes behind you at this point. Yeah, hookshot in icy waters with those iron boots from Lost Woods. Basically, there's no real good place for any of these items to be at this point. But we know that somehow we have to get into fire.
Yeah?
That's the only, like, saving grace that we have in this entire seed, is that we know we can get into fire somehow. Unless the seed is broken, in which case we have bigger problems. Curious
I'm really thinking
which...
Bolero might be our logical accent. Yeah, and it's
Right?
bomb bag too.
Everything is in ice. Is a beaver tail a, like, chocolate-dipped banana? Is it the monstrosity that is frozen maple syrup on a stick? What's beaver tail? Chat.
That claim check is useless.
Claim check is useless. Fried dough. Deep fried pastry coated with cinnamon. Okay. So kind of like a churro. A soft churro. Imagine a churro got run over by a truck.
Oh gosh.
I mean, I'm imagining it. It's still, as long as the road and the tire were clean. Light arrows are in Dodonga's Cavern in the map chest, so Weasel will pick those up along the way, but Weasel did have an emulator crash, and so during his time since has not been back to DC. Yeah, Weasel knows where they are. We'll just route that in a little more efficiently than dipping the way he did the first time. I think Weasel had, like, just done shooting gallery.
Alright, I think we're gonna get an ice grab and play.
Oh, thank God. All of the items. You thought well was loaded, chat? Just wait until you see this ice cavern.
So it's looking like a World Tour seed.
Oh. Oh, was this where Claim Check was?
Yeah, yeah, the reason the mirror shield signs are different is because YUSoEpic is playing on Virtual Console, and the VC emulator is what causes the different mirror shield design. Whereas Weasel's on an N64 emulator. So it'll just display the original Naruto symbol.
Poutine. How dare you? I want poutine now. Excuse me, Soulblade, get in here. Gross.
Yeah, no bomb bag, no hook shot. Can't really do many dungeons without that stuff. Oh, I guess, yeah, you're,
I'm not trying to ban Soulblade, I just want to talk to Soulblade in a very stern tone.
you know, when you patch, I think you can get the original Sentinel on VC. But the updated one is just part of the emulator.
Ugh. Finally. Are we gonna end up getting double ice here? What is this? Okay. Yeah, Rob Draven, you've got a point. If you have, like, sad, soggy fries, your poutine is not going to be nearly as amazing.
That looks like just nuts.
I'm so sorry that you have to be here with me, Vixar, being all professional while I talk about poutine.
Right.
Here is another check, though, that Weasel's gonna end up missing out on. I'm not sure how many chews Yuso has left, but we'll definitely be able to check the fairy fountain out here. Which, knowing how late Jabu is, you can get back here, but do you want to? I'm expecting a bomb bag and bolero out here, and our hookshot to be
Fire. Yeah.
Wait, can you, like, pick up that boulder and use the hammer to, like, blast it into the wall? Is that what I am understanding? Blade, come on. You enjoy chili cheese fries, but not poutine. Like, what? Very interesting. Small chest here and ice at the start. There's still fries with cheese and some other, like, savory topping with liquid. Oh, thanks, Shannock. I did
Here's
not
a
see
big chest.
Wombat's message. I would argue Kurds are one of the realest of cheats as Soul Blade. Alright, what do we got here? What's Ice gonna bless us with?
Hey, hookshot. Alright, we have access to fire finally.
Dang it. So, as of right now, the path stands as scale and letter for hookshot.
Yeah.
Remember when I said that the paths can get kind of overlappy sometimes, folks? At least it was a hook shot and not a slingshot. Maybe Ice will be particularly kind and Bolero will still be at the end here.
Yeah.
And maybe even more nice at the other end of that Bolero is Minuet. So we can just rush right into Forest too. Oh, Bandrew. Too young for Twitch.
Monka TOS.
Yeah, Monka TOS. Oh no, Weasel! Weasel actually pushing the block, I think. No. Yep. Vanilla intended. Strats, everyone, pushing the block. No shame in pushing. The ice block. I mean, whichever of those it is, that's fine. If it's Minuet to Bolero or Bolero to Minuet. It means one of the runners might bless us with fire and the other might go into forest, and we can avoid double of both of those dungeons. It's so... Ooh. Game is trash.
Alright, we finally have Fire Temple access.
Yep. Greg! Don't worry, folks, we'll see Greg again. I think. Maybe. Yeah, Sunsong being out here is some hot garbage. We don't need more skulls, thank you. Yuso showing off some glitchless jumps here.
There's fire arrows.
I mean, it's not the worst thing. They have use. That's the rest of spirit. For example. And there's Greg again. Yeah, Spirit Forest and Fire.
Yeah, I can finally start clearing some dungeons.
In theory, Fire anyway.
That could very well be bomb locked though.
Yep, could be bomb locked, it could be hovers locked. Hovers could be the item that we find in Fire. But is it behind? Yeah. Is it behind bombs? Yeah, the fire arrows might be useful. Don't panic, chat. It'll be okay. Alright.
Nice Forest Temple music.
Hmm.
Not gonna be hard to sleep with this music.
Alright. Yeah.
I think we're getting double forest.
Yeah, I'm sorry to say, chat, but it might be time for a little nap here. We are getting double forest by the looks of it. But this is also the fastest way to fire. No, there was a brief moment. Yuso is definitely headed into forest here. Oh, segue, that was a mistake. Oh, sorry, Wombat.
Probably should stretch right now.
Yeah, right. Stretch break, posture check, hydrate. Do whatever self-care you need. Drew staying up late. Jenny too. It's so hard to resist some of these matches though, isn't it? You see these runners and you go, oh, I really want to watch that. Yeah, double forest is real. Corbinic, no one has dipped GTG yet because we don't have any, like, logical access. We don't have a reason to go there. Just because they can reverse doesn't mean that they should.
Okay. 17 for YUSo.
Yeah, getting that hook
You
shot.
should hit 20 by the end of this.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Getting the hook shot in ice is nice because they are easy skulls to get. But you need the hook shot for all of them. I guess the real question is, will anything be in here? Like, Longshot could be in here. Yet another dungeon they could go complete.
Yeah, and you can if you find a bomb bag on a logic, it can really help.
Yeah. We could use that bomb bag. Yeah, Dodongo being one of our stone dungeons means we're not getting a path hint to bombs specifically. Because it's not going to be Twin Rova. It could potentially be what we find in early fire. You do require bombs for Shadow Temple, but unlikely. Yeah, all we know is we need pretty much everything. Drew with the real talk. Guess we're not really expecting a whole lot to be in DC, but light arrows were in there, and we have to do it anyway.
Yeah. And Weasel does know. With strength 3.
Interesting.
Only strength 1 locked, so I don't have any path strength.
Yeah, I would agree, Virgil. I have Prelude. I would finish the progression that you can do, obviously. Like, go get your song in the crater. Go to fire. Yeah, at this point, our first bomb bag could pretty easily be in GTG if Epona is on Prelude, for example. Do you need bombs for Spirit, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Never mind. That's dead chat.
We got everything else. We got strength 2, Beer Shield, Fire Arrows.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised if at a point very soon here, these runners say, screw bomb bag. I have a wallet. I'm gonna go buy choose for the rest of the seed. Obviously, that's far more appealing if you have both wallets and can buy 2 packs at once. But...
I think the Signcast Castle Full is going to be a powerful hint, especially when it's not AD. Because it tells you that everything you need to complete dungeons are going to be available before you get there.
Strong disagreement on the IGC removal.
Oh, that's a big chest. Oh wait, we already saw that. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're in double forest, you're fine. That's to go other places.
You really want it to be more interesting than it is. I very much enjoy Forest as a temple. I like the design, I like the music. But when both runners are doing the same thing, it makes it a little hard to be like, oh, okay. Just find all things.
In the run-up to Season 4, we didn't have Foolishins, but then they were later added back.
Oh. I did not know that. The whole thing to remember about settings, folks, is no matter how hard you try, no matter how many things you change or don't change, someone will always be unhappy. Yeah. Lights or the items leading directly to lights are not in Ganon's castle. Yeah, exactly. Rando's always gonna rando, regardless of the settings, regardless of the hints.
We're almost out of Double Forest. Got a couple toads to kill. And a Phantom Ganon.
Yeah, I don't know, Starlight Dancers. I'm with Soy Sauce. Depending on what this random person broke into my house and stole was, I might hold a grudge for a while. Gold, there hasn't been anything in here. Just been sad and empty forest. Just go buy more soy. Come on. Anyway, Meg the Poe defeated. There, behind it. Where would you go next, VXR?
Where can just this bomb bag even be? Spirits? Fire?
Fire. Yeah. Did either of them... Did Yuso do Child Spirit?
I think so.
Because, Child Spirit would be a good play, I think. I honestly don't even think that, OGC Fairy is a bad idea. Oh, bomb bag?
Yeah.
Hovers. Okay. So the fire options changed a little. Got one key in Child Spirit. Okay, thank you. Yes, hovers are required. Which now makes me wonder, is fire hovers locked? And you have to climb into deep, deep fire for Dins.
Very possible. Interesting Ganondorf music for the Phantom Ganon fight.
Phantom Ganon not moving here. Thanks.
I don't think we need a pepper bomb bag when we're still missing Dins and Boomerang and Long Shot.
I wonder if, did Yuso do Target in the Woods?
Yes, I believe it was nothing.
Okay. It's like, that could be a bomb-locked bomb bag. It's not. Sad. Oh yeah, we missed Happy 2 Hours. Happy 2 Hours, VXR.
And you.
Just some cash.
Hack to Phantom Ganon Path was scaled to be able to turn in Ruto's letter and then get Hookshot out of Ice Cavern.
Yep.
It wasn't the Moan Chickens because you could also get the bow from Graveyard.
That bow on chickens really made everything a little more interesting. Alright.
Anyway, so it's gonna go to Spirit.
Yeah.
And he does have a chew to get rid of the Beamos as well as blow up the top most flammable wall.
Yep. Yeah, Alex, chickens had a bow on it. It's not a required bow, unfortunately. Right. Weasel buying the tunic. Yeah, we're finally gonna find out what our song is here.
Minuets.
Minuet.
Between Prelude and Burning Cat, it's a bonus song in the Bolero.
Mm-hmm. Getting this chest with Hookshot is a treat.
Yeah.
That should work.
There we go.
Nice. Yeah, Horse or Bolero and Burning Cack. Spirit locks those two songs. GTG is not looking like it's gonna have anything today. It'll depend a little bit on what we find in Fire here, but for example, if Fire actually has our bomb bag, I think that's about the only chance for GTG to pay out with anything.
I was reaching be picking up a small key.
Yep, Virgil, 2 big Poe bottles for nothing. Give us a piece of heart. Small chest. Ooh. Bow stuff people are probably much happier to do.
Three keys already in fire, so not immediately bomb locked.
Deep fire or bomb bag. Boss key bomb locked here. So I saw us play Random Settings League. Is that a big chest?
Yes, it is.
What are you, chest? There's
our bomb bag.
We found it! Sorry?
Yeah, that could just be it and fire.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised if that's our path to Bongo. Shatter requires a bomb. Shadow also requires clearing DC.
Alright, fire is not bomb locked. No, Tunic Wallet does not lock that bomb bag. Bomb bag is putting the big lava room in fire. The northern Goron.
Work out nicely for both runners. You finish off fire. You go do Dodongos. You go get your Nocturne.
There's another key that we don't really need.
Best part about Rando is how, oh no, Weasel. How much keys are just a suggestion? Yes, still missing Dins for Shadow. But GTG is alive again. Could have our Dins. Dins could just be sitting in Valley. Dins can be literally anywhere except Shadow and past the boomerang. Or was Ring just hinted?
No.
Okay. So it could be in the ring chest in Jabu, but otherwise those are about the only places that it can't be. Oh,
Here's a big chest.
big chest.
Oh.
Not the right spell. Thanks, game. Believe that's 3 of 5 for meme percent then. Alright, Weasel found the boss key.
Might be 4 out of 5. I think we're just missing the winner heart piece.
Oh, that's right, we did see Greg. In ice. That's 4 of 5. Greg was found, collected by both runners against their will because it was the last chest in ice. If we're missing a sometimes hint, I hope that's one of them. Not where bombs go, Weasel.
Now, what does Weasel do here? Does he go back into fire hoping he finds Din's, or
No.
go somewhere else?
I think you go finish Dodongo's. We have no idea what could be left in there. I think you possibly go dip water. There's nothing stopping Longshot from just being in there. Yeah, especially when you're in a situation like Weasel where you're feeling pretty behind. I would say Weasel did an amazing job, honestly, of using that 15 minutes of catching up here. A lot of that, in part, is just where items and songs have been so far. It's played out pretty nicely. Fire will not take YUSo very long, so there's definitely still the spirit advantage.
And down goes Twin.
Rova. Not too trolly today. Yeah, YUSo might buy shoes. The one thing that, Weasel kind of has, YUSo's gonna have a little bit of a hike back up the mountain here. If they do opt to save...
Is that rewards on Twin Rova?
Was that what?
Rewards? Looked like a spell. May have just been a bloopy.
Oh. I'm gonna guess it was a bloopy because I think usually you go after that for roars, especially with this many dungeons left.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. At first it looks like mirrors, and I was like, we just got that. So
We just got that
I
at
went
the
to
top
another.
of
I went to another
Spirit.
spell. So I just went to the next spell up. Yeah, I think YUSo's gonna go buy shoes since he's out.
Yep. And then, yeah, full-on reversing might be YUSo's plan here. You joke, Soulblade, but do you know how many times I've had to watch runners go try and find a single rupee because they're just one short this last week? And every time I just think this is vindication for Greg. You sneer at Greg, but here you are, short a single rupee. Yeah, as far as we know, Fortress in GTG is still out of logic. We don't know if Epona's is just behind Spirit there or behind Longshot.
There is 20 skulls.
Nice. This pot with its bomb refill. Visiting the Chew carpet salesperson again.
Another big chest. Alright, there's
See?
Stins.
Yep, I was like, this is why you push your progression. Dins might just be on the way.
There's Bolero, so Epona's song is on Burning Cack.
Okay. So, yeah, GTG super dead.
Yeah, it can't be long shots. It could really just be Boomerang.
Long shot could be what we find in Shadow to get Boomerang.
Yeet. Yeah, just concedes.
Right. Well,
It's
what I was
Weasel's gonna
talking
go
about.
do Shadow now.
Yep.
Alright, Boomerang has to pretty much be in Shadow.
Pretty much. It
Yeah, I'd
could
forgotten about the path.
It could be long shot because long shot locks pretty much the rest of the checks after that. So we could still see that in there, but it is more likely to be Boomerang.
Yeah, so you don't want to be chasing deep fire.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't know that I would go back into the bottom of the well at this point if I were Weasel. Weasel can't logically do Child Spirit. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely see him going cleaning up bottom of the well.
Yeah. Yeah, so... Oh, that's right. Weasel does not have any chews. Not a single one. Yeah, I mean, Weasel, like us, is expecting to find a Boomerang in Shadow, so I would think Shadow makes more sense as a play. You do bottom of the well once you've exhausted what you can find. He seems to be farming money, though, probably to go buy chews. Yeah.
I was like, if you're going for Mompy bowling.
Oh, true. Yeah. Yes, the drawbridge probably would have been a little faster, but sometimes you just want to smash pots. Like, to be totally honest. Oh, yeah. Nope.
Yeah, oh, he has buying shoes.
Yep, just straight up buying shoes.
Now you get to deal with the slow text. Alright, now going to Child Spirit.
Yep. Think Weasel did adult spirit. You are hard child locked. I don't remember what the item was, but it was boss key and some big chest. That ended up not being as exciting as we thought it would.
Here's why he's so spun. Oh, what? Oh wait, he just got it. I thought he was. I thought he was. The other one. All right, we're fine.
Flash too long there.
Might have been too long again.
Should be good, I think. Oh, no.
I would save. I probably will after this too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not it. Please save.
Save.
I won't die either.
2. Yeah, don't die.
This
Save.
should work.
Yeah,
There we go.
there we go. Nice job, Weasel. Coming in clutch there. Meanwhile, Yuso in fire. Climbing up for boss key. Peeking to see if that was anything in the upper part of the maze. It makes sense. You know you have to do spirit. You're hoping that you can go mode shadow.
Oh, and you, since it's path. Oh, this is a big chest. Oh, it's just another slingshot.
Thanks, game. don't think you can go mode spirit if you find Longshot in Shadow, though. I believe we confirmed that spirit is logically Longshot locked, right?
I don't know if we have. I didn't see the right hand.
And then Longshot would lock wherever your boomerang is. I don't know. I don't think there's a bad order here personally, but
Yeah, I don't think so either. Yeah, there was a key on Adult Climb and a key on the right and the left hand, so it's not long shot locked.
someone said it was.
Alright, YUSo's done with fire.
I would expect the exact same play, just going into Dodongos. Oh no, Koari. Well, welcome in. Thanks for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. Din's is above the boss room in Dodongo's Cavern.
Yeah.
So, YUSo will be getting it here shortly.
Alright, so unblocks the keys. They were done in spirit, then since all our keys are.
This wall. It's the worst.
Ends is above King Dodongo, YUSo will get that soon.
Yeah, Corey, the path to Murpho was letter. Our hook shot. Our first hook shot was an ice.
Down goes Kinga. Go.
Dongo. Right, so Weasel has a fairly long boss fight here. Yuso will have to age change and pick up Nocturne. I do think Yuso will end up entering Shadow first, but this should be pretty close going in there.
We can't get into a long shot casino. There are many places it could be if it's not Shadow.
Yeah, there are so few places. The casino for Boomerang, if it is long shot in Shadow, that could get pretty interesting though.
Or really just be GTG.
Right, it could be GTG, it could be water, it could be shoot the sun. It's not Big Pose, unfortunately.
Even with the 2 bottles.
With the 2 Big Po bottles that we did receive, it's not Big Pose. But they have also had to, like, full clear most of these dungeons along the way.
Yeah.
Shadow Thief, they have to collect all 3 stones because Nocturne of Shadow ended up on all dungeons today. So to get that song, you have to complete the 3 stone dungeons, and since Shadow is then one of our medallions, required. Very rarely that's not the case, but not today. Alright, so Yuso farming some cash for Bounty Bowling. I am guessing. Having some unlucky rolls, not getting both of the rupees.
Yeah, Bounty Bowling. So, a new check.
I suppose there's no reason... Oh, there's
Another
another bow. I was gonna say there's no reason the other hook shot can't be there because it would still be hook locked. But it's not. It was a bow. Which if it were anywhere else, maybe you grab that for the bow refill. You're not opening small chests. Consumables are hard to come by.
Yeah.
Bomb refill on Twin Rova. So it was definitely a blue bee.
Yep.
Fun fact, chat, if you don't have a bomb bag or a bow, everything that would be refills, bomb refills, arrow refills, slingshots too, those all show up as bloopies until you get those. Shannick, I believe predictions that can't be determined just get canceled out, but... Oh,
Trez.
never mind. Thanks, Trez.
There's a big chest.
All of our answers may be right here.
Nope, it's a bomb locked bag.
Another bomb bag. This game sucks. This game is so bad. Oh, amazing. Alright, Weasel, pick up those hearts. Just pick up those hearts. Yep, that bomb bag was really just for DC. Thanks, game.
There's our first key.
Using the lens of truth. I think the worst in Shadow here is when you get, like, untimed for the very last platform.
Right.
And then it's like, there's no coming back from this. Oh, Yuso getting a hug.
Why is so having some trouble with the Gibdos?
No, boss key. Sure. Yeah, except you don't really want a hug from a Redead or a Gibdo. They're not.
No, because they hurt.
They hurt you. Pain hugs. Pain.
Yeah, it doesn't look like anything.
Yep. Not a key, not a big chest. We are skipping that.
Yeah, one of the nice things about CSMC, it does speed up Shadow a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Shadow becomes very interesting because where it used to be kind of a pretty flat, you know, you could guesstimate 15 minutes, maybe 14 if it were one of the, like, really, really, really well-known amazing runners. But in CSMC, it just becomes a, how many big chests are there? And yeah, Big Goron Sword can definitely save some time. Bongo being one of the bosses, like, in particular, getting a one cycle with Master Sword, like, very doable, but it's much more guaranteed with Big Goron Sword, and even then, it's not a guarantee. I would say the Ganondorf fight is where, if a race is this close, the Ganondorf fight is where Big Goron Sword ends up kind of coming in super clutch.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure these runners are more than capable of one cycling Phantom Ganon with just Master Sword, but again, it's nice to have the little safety net of time there. But we'll see. There is plenty of execution to do before we get to the dot done. There's plenty of... Well, there's a single item that control us, but it control us for a long time. Oh, big chest.
Nice.
Thanks, game. Oh, trash. Actually, that's kind of nice because if we do have a long shot, we have to find... It's nice to be able to throw that there, even though it's most likely in Jabu at that point.
FW cannot wish.
What's gonna be in here? That's true. If you don't have to do pot room, that's nice. The strats.
That was very nice.
That would be very interesting to put routing decisions into the logic of paths.
Oh gosh.
But you can never do it because there's always going to be someone who's like doing Dompe's throwing. Doing Gerudo. Oh, Gerudo Valley. We didn't even talk about Gerudo Valley for a while. Jack of Hearts, we are looking for Boomerang and Longshot.
Oh. Okay, there's more.
Let's go. Casino for Boomerang. Yeah. If we don't find Boomerang in Shadow, it's Longshot locked. Unfortunately, that is basically the rest of the seed.
Aside from Water Temple.
Yeah. Most of Water Temple is not Longshot locked. There are a few. Shoot the sun. Epona's is Longshot locked. Meaning GTG is like extra Longshot locked today. I mean, only the Boomerang, Trez, but I mean, don't you kind of want to be optimistic if you're these runners? Karen has my Boomerang. Karen has my Boomerang. In no world are you not hoping. I mean, Weasel knows that Shadow is path to Baronade, so... Yeah, shoot the sun is an option. Alright, guess there's nothing here. Which means last hope for a boomerang would be on Bongo.
No.
Because this is gonna have to be our key.
Hammer rocks are hinted already.
Yeah. Otherwise, yes, it could be. Has the boomerang. Everyone leaves winners. Not just chat, but these runners. They don't want to have to go on a casino hunt for boomerang. No, Canadian hero. They have not checked the first check-in Jabu, but it can't be there. Because Shadow is path to Baronade, which means that something in Shadow locks our boomerang.
Which would be long shot at this point.
Yep, which at this point is a long shot.
Brother Aang could just be sitting on Bongo.
Yep, it could be on Bongo here. We won't know until Bongo beats that last beat. I get the impression that Bongo, like, drums in the middle of the night, and I support locking it away in this dungeon for doing that. I don't know if any of you have lived around very, like, loud neighbors, but they should be outlawed.
Alright, Bongo, what you got for us?
Is it another bloopy?
Four times more than a bloopy.
Alright, thanks, game. Alright, the casino is open. Where behind Longshot is our boomerang? I don't believe center pillar in water has been center chest in GTG. I don't believe so. I don't think we have any...
No.
We have no indication where this could be at this point, except that it's long shot locked. Alright, Weasel. Alright. Bongo down.
Long shot is on the path to Baronade, so Boomerang has to be behind long shot.
Oh, Cemetery, you have missed so much. This is all dungeons because Nocturne was on Ocarina of Time. We know that our long shot locks our boomerang because of our paths. It's the last one. So both runners are going to be doing pretty much the same things here. At least through water. At least through water, they'll do the same things. I can't imagine that we would see much divergence outside of that, but... And I think this was Boss Key and Cracked Wall here.
Yes, it was.
So taking a hit. Nice quick grab there from Yuso. Ooh. Oh. Almost saved it with a last minute stab, but unfortunately lost Morpha.
Oh, Morpha not cooperating.
This is so frustrating. Yep, you can see Yuso showing that frustration.
Nice, it's closer this time. Otherwise, it doesn't
Yep.
grab him.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh no.
It's getting away.
Yuso.
Okay, there we
Nice.
go. Nice save.
Nice save. Caught it at the end there.
He's still gonna have enough time.
I totally missed if Weasel actually
Okay.
set furrours or not.
I think he did. Kind of equipped.
Oh, yep. Awesome. Thanks, chat.
Okay, so that piece of her means only the boss key chest will be long shot locked and longer.
Yeah, considering how few checks are like hard long shot locked in water, do you shoot the sun quick here and then hop back in before continuing?
I think you go to GTG.
Yeah.
If it's not there, you come back.
I
That's
know.
really it for long shot lock stuff.
It's just so... I wonder how hard it is to remove yourself from the S5 meta. Water has screwed over so many runners. That was definitely not Boomerang.
Yes, that's future. Okay, Weasel is going to check boss key chest.
Yep. Yeah, and I mean, the whole Gerudo area is available at this point. Yuso's getting Epona here to go do, I would assume, horseback archery and GTG all at once.
Yeah, I'll be rid of GTG.
Yep, CAC is on fire again.
Hey, it's not water.
Nope. I think that's a fair. Oh, oh it was the Gwei. It's like, did Yuso just attack Epona? I know we meme about Epona being terrible, but... Alright, Weasel missing the quick grab there. Let's see if Morpho plays a little nicer for Weasel.
Yeah, it did. Morpha didn't have a key.
Yeah, Morpho was a heart piece. Or piece of heart, rather. More specifically.
So Epona will refuse to jump fences sometimes, but she'll jump over that large gap.
But only if you're going straight and have used more than 2 carrots. Yep, time to do GTG.
And get thrown into jail first.
Yeah, and I learned recently that if you ride in on Epona and get caught, that was not just a convenient way to see if there's a big chest up there. Because you lose the horse. You have to call Epona.
Oh, Weasel doesn't have any arrows. Okay,
No.
well, at least it's not. That's nothing.
It's fine. It's fine, Weasel. Oh, that is painful, unfortunately. Weasel playing Nocturne.
I got Epona.
Yeah. Getting the horse.
I'm gonna do GTG before HBA.
Interesting. I mean...
Oh, okay, okay. It's gonna save there, and it's not here. It'll reset.
Yep, yep. Yes, Shoot the Sun is very much behind Longshot. Wasteland check should not be it, simply because... Oh, it was checked. Great. Because it was checked and it wasn't it, but also that's not explicitly Longshot locked at this point, because we had hovers first. Oh, Weasel, just leave it.
Oh yeah, 1500%ed.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Bloopy.
Alright, it's not HBA.
Alright. Shoot the Sun is behind Longshot just to actually access that island. You either need to call Pierre and Longshot up, or beat Morpha using Longshot to fill up the lake. So
Nothing's on frogs too.
yes, you can peek the item.
'80 was for getting Nocturne off of OT.
Yep. And yes, Hollow Logic, you can use the Longshot and the Scarecrow to reach it.
Oh, here's a big chest.
Oh, big chest. There
it
it is.
is.
It's not ring for go anymore. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be interested to see. Weasel can make up some time if he just opts to go straight into the maze. I am not sure if he prefers to do Fortress before GTG, but we will see.
Boomerangs are particularly choppy.
Kirby read my mind. Prez winning the bet. All right. What are you gonna do, Weasel? Uh-oh. Cubs showed up.
Yes.
What do we do, Cubs? That was my question, too. I'm not sure, Cubs.
Does Founder mess with something, maybe? I don't know.
Even more rigged. Two people won. All right. Yeah. Yes, the entire, how many years has this channel existed? It's all boiled down to this moment when Trez won a bet for where Boomerang is. The long con. Yeah, you won the non-sub list.
Maybe once you're subbed for 50 months, you get moved to the normal list.
Yeah, I don't know. Uh-oh. Trez. Trez is memeing. Just in case. We need these disclaimers sometimes.
Boomerang's on the right side of the GTG maze.
Winner, right?
No, next race is 8:30 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. That's the time the race starts. Respawn start at 8:50.
Oh.
It's between Fabio and Schumacher.
Yeah, that should be a good one. The third strength was in Forest
Temple. Yep, Monster Chest.
They don't need it, but it looks cool. Oh, I totally forgot Weasel would have to pick up this song too. Snowy Dre Go means that both runners have all of the items that they need to beat the game. so they can just go beat the game. Yuso eventually paused.
Very nice big octo fight.
Yeah, Weasel made up some great time. Ultimately lost a little time in the endgame here. Bongo was kind of a jerk. He opted to finish off the long shot, lock checks in water. Had to go farm for an arrow for Shoot the Sun. But this is still very close.
Yeah, kind of a high five there.
Yep. You know, honestly, Mr. Wright, yes, it certainly looks like GG. I believe Yuso has plenty of health, and with Big Gorgon Sword, doing climb shouldn't be an issue. But there's always the possibility that, you know, you take an Iron Knuckle death, you fall to Ganondorf. Not usually at this level, but sometimes. Never say never. Oh, I thought you meant Admiral. Jay. Yeah, it's not over till the dot done.
Down goes Baronade. This will be medallion number 6 for boys.
Yep, Yuso can now go fight the pig.
Botanical didn't quite well. Great.
Rainbow Bridge. Rudo's such a brat.
Nice iron knuckle kill.
Yeah, to
Extra
say
sword,
another.
finger sword makes that really nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Weasel also had a good big octo fight, so. Right. Ganondorf gonna brag about hiding the light arrows here. Classic villain. Starts monologuing. Oh, imagine if they started making the light arrow hints more cryptic, like the rest of the hints.
Oh dear.
Some very fashionable name.
Yeah, I guess the one side.
Yep. Yeah, and Weasel doing the Baronade fight will probably just be wrapping up Jabu. Maybe we'll have preluded to age change when Yuso finishes. Alright. Just goes to show how long that cutscene really is. For Ganon to appear.
Yeah.
Baronade's gone. And then an equally fast, oh, nice grab, Weasel. Probably still very low on arrows there. There are arrows, pretty much everywhere in Ganon's castle, but...
Right, and Ganon is down.
Yep.
Get your GGs in chat. Yeah, there's not really much we can do about it. Twitch just randomly picks a thumbnail for the VODs. Sure, it can be changed, but no one really does that.
It can be changed, but it has to be like the account holder. As I understand it, very few people have permissions for that. So apologies.
Basically just Truz for this and maybe a couple others.
Yep. All right.
Anyways, 3 hours, 17 minutes, and 6 seconds. GG's.
GG's, Yuso. I am not certain
We'll be
Usually,
getting both runners in for an interview.
oh, awesome. Yeah. We will probably be watching Weasel finish up. I'm not sure if he opted to finish. Usually, if they're that close.
Yes.
Yeah, take out the FPA. It was barely for 3 hours.
We are getting them both in, and Weasel did opt to finish.
Awesome. Well, chat, if you have any questions for either of the runners, feel free to get those in chat now. And welcome in, Yuso. GG's.
GG.
Thank you.
And GG to Weasel.
Yeah, don't forget Weasel.
Oh,
Still
Weasel
here.
wasn't in here quite yet.
Okay.
He's here now.
Suddenly my friend in the other room just vanished.
I wasn't just throwing shade, I promise. Weasel just wasn't in here quite yet.
Alright.
No one watch this climb. Turn the stream off.
Alright.
So,
Alright.
any thoughts?
Thoughts about the seed?
You had to do everything. So
Yeah, world tour.
yeah, pretty much. I mean, I feel like the biggest bait was keep going in fire, and I kind of thought Weasel would continue. Like, I don't know. I mean, I know you would know that Bombag was the path to, or at least could have been the path to Bongo, but I still thought maybe you would keep going. That was like my biggest question, I guess.
Yeah. I'm normally not against doing that, but it felt like with the hints, like, it kind of felt like the dungeons were going to push into each other, so it didn't make sense at the time to do it. So.
Okay. I mean, did you have most of them done at this point, or?
Jesus, I don't even remember.
Because
I ran half the seed twice, so I'm just like the brain
yeah, that sucks so hard.
No, so I went fire, redid DC, because that was my last stone. I like immediately went kid, and then since found Dins, I did shadow. I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Was how it went.
Yeah, because at that point I had like Forest, Spirit, Deku, and like I had most of stuff done, and like had almost all of DC. So like continuing in fire. Continuing in fire was probably one of the better plays, but yeah, we kind of talked about this in the waiting room, but I felt like going into fire, like going into water to try to get the long shot first seemed like a better play. So I just out of fire finished DC and was like, oh, Din's just there. Oh, that's convenient. And then I kind of just found every item. I like went into shadow, found long shot, did water, then went to GTG, like right side, and got boomerang. So kind of just linked it all into each other.
If I remember correctly, I took a while to get to ice, which honestly that was the worst thing about the crash. Was like I crashed getting irons, and my plan at the time was to, because I saw the irons there, I was like, well, now I have everything to weep skip and clear fountain. Yo, Ganon's a jerk also. Like I don't know why he tennised me there. It's really upsetting.
Yeah.
And then, like, because I crashed, my routing just changed. Like, I didn't pick up mirror, so I didn't have a mirror to weep skip.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just kind of, I don't want to make excuses, you still won, but, like, it just ended up changing kind of my decision making.
No, it would. It absolutely would.
But, that was, I think, in the end, that was kind of what did me in, was never pushing ice, which I hate anyway. So
Yeah.
ice is stupid.
Yeah, I mean, I also didn't push ice. Like I pushed it when I was looking for hookshot everywhere because it just felt like, because like at that point. Oh, by the way, did you do chickens?
No.
Okay, because there was a bow on chickens.
Oh, hilarious. Okay.
Yeah, so like I knew that like the scale in CAC couldn't be pathed to. I knew that the scale couldn't be the path to Phantom Ganon, or at least it couldn't have been for the bow. So that's why I went ice, because it gave you letter and Kakiri sword, and Kakiri sword gave you nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I thought the scale was for bow. But
No,
maybe...
no, it couldn't be for bow because there was a bow on chickens.
Well, oh, yeah, but I didn't know that, I guess, so
Yeah.
I guess my assumption was that the scale was for bow at the time. And then I just didn't ever have to rethink about it.
Yeah.
Seed ended up being kind of disgusting logically, aside from just being AD. Weasel, like you said, you thought the scale was for the bow. It ended up being, it could have been for that. We also saw the bow on chicken, so we knew that the bow wasn't path. And then we were going, is it for the Kokiri sword just for Nocturne on AD for like everything in Shadow? And that bomb bag that's right away at the start of Shadow, you know, you could have gotten that had you
No.
needed to beat fire.
Yeah, but you
So-
needed to beat DC for that, so it couldn't have been the
Yeah.
first one.
Yeah, I know it wasn't the first one, but it
Yeah.
was just like we were puzzling together just how many terrible intersecting options there were early in the seed. And then
Yeah.
it all just boiled down to, hey, everything that was long shot locked, have at.
Yeah. Which at that point wasn't that bad for me. Because, like, long shot was pretty much my last thing into Boomerang, so... I just poked into the maze, saw the chest on the right side, and went, oh, it's probably that one. It was...
Yeah.
So we did just see you finish, so GG's. 324.51. You made a, like, honestly great recovery. I know that time doesn't look like
Yeah.
you were as close, but you actually went into ice before YUSo.
Oh, shit.
And then from there, we were kind of watching very similar progression. You opted to do fire and Dodongos before Spirit. So you went into Spirit first. We did have some discussion in chat. Weasel, why didn't you go Shadow before Spirit on the off chance that you could go mode Spirit?
I have no idea. Did I do Spirit before I went and picked up Nocturne, though? Is my one question. I don't even remember.
No.
No?
Because you
I
went Child to
don't
pick
know.
up Nocturne and do Child Spirit.
I don't know. Weird choice, then. Oh, because I think, I thought because Requiem was path that Spirit was going to be child locked anyway, and it was. So I think I went child, did child Spirit, picked up Nocturne, and then went back adult. And I guess I did Spirit first. Yeah, never mind. No, I don't know. Shadow probably would have been smart first, but yeah.
Well. Yeah.
So
Well.
just a weird choice, I
That's-
guess.
Yes. Something to learn, I guess.
Yeah.
Yuzo, why did you put off ice so long? I'm curious.
Wait, what was I doing? Was I like full clearing child basically?
Yeah, basically you did. Chickens might have been after that. I don't quite remember, but you definitely did bottom of the well. You reversed to buy choose at some point in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I reversed to buy choose for the well. And
Hmm.
then, oh yeah, so yeah, chickens was before ice for sure, because that's when I knew that. I mean, mostly it was because I wanted to clear child. I wanted to give the letter, and I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to, yeah, and I actually forgot to give the letter in domain.
It was
So,
great.
I mean, I had the backup strats, it's fine. So, yeah, so I wanted to buy beans, and then I ended up finding the Kokiri sword anyway. So I hesitated dipping Jabu, but
Hmm.
decided against it when getting Kokiri sword. And then, yeah, and then I did chicken. So basically, I tried to find a way to full clear child essentially, and I managed to do it. Like, and my biggest issue was hoping. I mean, I kind of had to hope the chess game had nothing,
Hmm.
which it did, but I ended up being able to route it anyway. I mean, I guess my thing is I wanted to go back child and full clear child before going adult, because at that point I was missing a couple items. Like I was missing they could have been Din's hovers, bomb bag. I had no bomb bag. Uh, yeah, so I just went for a full child clear before going back adult. I guess that's what pretty much took the whole time.
Makes sense. That was really all of the questions I had. Chat, anything else from you?
I don't really have
Any
anything either.
thoughts, final thoughts from either of you? You will be continuing Weasel. Sorry to say that your S5 run is
Yeah.
over here, but GG's, great showing.
The predicted anime run back to take revenge on Riley didn't pay out.
Well,
Memes, but it was it's not too bad people to lose to though, Riley and Yusa. So I'm not too disappointed.
well, thanks.
One of you two needs to win it or I'll feel bad though, so
Ooh, there we
Yeah,
go. The real pressure.
I guess so.
All right, Soul Blade. I think that sounds like we're ready for you then.
Sounds like it. Let's see. Coming up tomorrow, Friday the 28th, we got 3 more standard tournament matches going down, and they're finishing up the lower bracket. It looks like we're gonna have Asuna versus Brax at 1:50 p.m. Eastern time, and we're gonna have Cola versus Soli at 6:20
Oh,
p.m.
is
Eastern time.
that the season 3 rematch? I'm hyped for that.
And then at looks like 8:50. No, that's on Saturday. I lied. I think there's just one more. 8:50 is Fabio versus Rock Chalk in LB round 2. And of
Mm.
course, if you're interested, you could check out the OOT Lockout Bingo tournament that's going to be happening at 8 p.m. Eastern on Friday. First, it's going to be Countdown versus Moose. That'll be it for us. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
All right.